Oh shit. What's good, everyone? What up? This is the Healing Club podcast. I am Sean and I'm here with my co-host.
Luke the Greatest, man. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir. And if you don't know, well, now you know. All right, but we are on episode 14. Episode 14, bro. I never thought we would make it this far.
Bro.
I never thought we'll make it this far.
Boy.
Thank you for everyone that supported us and watched what we've been doing.
For sure, man.
It really means a lot, and all the great comments that we received from you great folks. It pushes us to keep on making these episodes. It really did, and I'm glad. I do not regret this. I'm like, this is an accomplishment for us. Like, for me personally, I can't believe I made it to episode 14.
Bro, I'm just glad we did this because we talked about it for a minute.
Yeah,
you know, and then we just said, hey, let's just do it, bro. And look at us now, 14 deep.
14 deep. We really made it this far. And thank you for everyone that's watched us. And for ones that just started, thank you for being here. And we won't disappoint you. We are here on this healing journey with y'all. Healing don't stop. So before we begin, I want to reach out to those that are going through unimaginable pain, you know, like just feels like giving up right now. I'm telling you right now.
The mental wars.
Like, you feel like you just don't want to see tomorrow. I want to reach out to y'all real quick. If y'all are going through that kind of pain, reach out to somebody, reach out to us, like, there's a lot of people that love you, man. Like, all the episodes that we've talked about, you know, 8 billion people on this world. Like, everybody's special. Everyone got loved ones. So reach out to somebody if you're going through that pain. But if you feel like you have nobody, there is always that hotline out there. 988 is the number. So make sure you reach out to them. Don't give up. Don't give up on life.
Nah, for sure, man. And just like we always say, 988, everything is confidential. You know, you ain't got to worry about your business getting put out there. Definitely, bro. If you going through something like that, and you got a mental battle going on, and you don't feel like it's no way out, hit up that number, bro.
Yes, sir. 988. You can call or text that number. It got shorter. Well, it used to be 1-800 whatever.
27 something. Blah blah. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So 988 is so simple. Reach out to them, please. Reach out to us. Our comments are always open. You can hit us up on Instagram, anywhere. You see us anywhere.
Nah, for sure, man. Send a message.
For real. But today we are going to talk about trauma. And I know, sorry, Luke. I know Detroit fans are going through a lot of trauma right now for
Yes. Yeah, man.
A little tough.
That championship game was just something, dude. It was honestly like a roller coaster, bro. Like, we going up, because, the first half, we was killing it, bro.
Yeah.
And then that drop happened, and we was not ready for it, boy. I don't know what it was or, what went on in the locker room during that halftime, but they came out, bro. We wasn't catching nothing. We couldn't move the ball. Like, it was just, like, bad luck, bro. Because a lot of that 49er stuff was luck, bro. Like that deep tip pass, the DB, bro, he did what he's supposed to do, right? He played good defense, He didn't catch the ball, obviously. That's why he on defense, because he can't catch it, right?
Yeah.
And then it hit off the helmet, and what's his name? Ayuk caught the tip, bro. It was boy, that ain't the most luckiest. Like, you know how everybody always talk about the NFL scripted and this and that. You can't script that, bro.
Yeah,
play, you can't script that.
It was a lot of bullshit, and a lot of people were saying, "Oh, why didn't y'all kick? Y'all could have had 6." Well, that ain't y'all style.
No, it's not.
Y'all never kicked.
Yeah, the Lions believe in themselves. You see how many times they went for it on 4th down. So, and
hey, that's how y'all made it that far, though.
For sure. Hey. They believe in their players. That's always a positive thing. So.
Live on the 4th and die by the 4th.
Oh, facts. Because it was 1 4th down conversion we didn't get. That low key sealed the game.
Yeah, no, that last one.
Die by it. Yeah, that's well said, bro. Well said.
You live by the fourth and you die by the 4th.
Mhm.
But us Falcons fans can't talk too much. We always go, we always go through traumatizing experiences.
Yeah, uniforms dope though. Got
Yeah,
some cool uniforms.
at least we got that.
Yeah, y'all look crispy.
I like when we pull out the throwbacks.
Out of throwbacks. Go classic on them for the
Yeah,
one
the
time.
classic one, they be all black too.
Mhm.
That shit crispy. But all right, let's get into trauma. So, what is trauma? So, trauma refers to an emotional or a psychological response to an event or a series of events that are distressing or harmful, often exceeding a person's ability to cope. So, yeah, trauma is serious. Like if it defeats your coping techniques, then that trauma has to be, you know, it has to be assessed. So there's different types of trauma. Trauma can be categorized into different types, including acute trauma, resulting from a single incident, and complex trauma resulting from prolonged or repeated experiences.
I didn't know there was that many different types of trauma.
It's a lot
I
of
thought
types.
trauma was just trauma.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
like blunt force trauma.
Yeah, I
type
thought
shit.
trauma was just trauma. Like, don't matter, where you weigh it in. It was always trauma to me. So that's
Yeah.
something new I just learned.
Dog, I'm just surprised. Like it just like trauma takes away your ability to cope.
Mm-hmm.
That's just scary.
Nah, it is because I feel like
coping is like in your peaceful state.
Yeah, because I feel like when that ability is gone now, it's like you just outside exposed, just defenseless. Like there's nothing you can do.
No, that's so scary. Like when you're defenseless, like as a man too,
Mm-hmm.
like you're exposed, weak. Mm-hmm. So why are we talking about trauma? On a mental health podcast. So I want to talk about the impact on mental health with trauma. So trauma can have profound effects on mental health, leading to conditions like PTSD, anxiety disorders, depression, and other mood disorders. So, man, trauma, I didn't even think about that. Like trauma goes into PTSD. Like trauma's in every like aspect of a negative lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about like shit like PTSD, like we think about our these soldiers that go through these things.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I think about it, remember what was that movie, American Sniper?
What, Chris Kyle?
Yeah. And how he died, he died helping out PTSD. Yeah, but he also had PTSD as well. But you see how PTSD can affect like someone's mental.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was just out there helping somebody, and some guy with PTSD probably saw him as an enemy or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Like how trauma can just take a hold of your mental and your actions.
Pretty much, like on a severe case, as far as trauma, with that situation, I feel like since his trauma was so severe, it kind of had that power over him to like alter his reality. Like how you said, one day he see him, he Chris Kyle, he a vet too, he helping me out. Mm-hmm. The next day, you like, he one of them guys that you was at war against. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like trauma, like that shit really takes control of you.
Yeah.
Like you don't have like control of your mental.
Mm-hmm.
Like that man was just trying to help you out, but like that's what PTSD can do to people.
Nah, big facts.
And then anxiety disorders. Man, I don't know what an anxiety attack is like, man, but I see it like they're hyperventilating and crying. Mm-hmm. like you think they're gonna die.
Bro, I actually had one of those before.
An anxiety attack?
An anxiety, or I don't know if it was an anxiety attack or a panic attack. I feel like, they're probably different, but I'm sure they very similar. But for me, bro, it was weird. I didn't even know I was having an attack. I had to call my therapist. So I was in the car and I was driving and I forgot where I was at. I think I was like by the harbor or somewhere, near downtown San Diego. Mm-hmm. And bro, I had my windows down and all I was smelling, bro, was like the ocean, bro. Like that strong smell of the ocean, bro. And I just kind of went stiff, bro. Like I had to pull over, bro. I was like breathing extra hard, bro. my eyes was like it felt like I was starting to see like little twinkles, like little stars and stuff like that. I was getting really hot, bro. I just really had to sit there and kind of like tell myself like, yo, look, I'm like, you need to get your stuff together, bro. Like what's going on right now? And right after that, that probably was like a 5-minute process thing.
That was from the Navy, huh?
Yeah. And then I called my therapist up right after that. And then she told me, she was like, okay, well, it sounds like, you had like a panic attack. These things happen when you got a lot on your mind and this and that. And then from that point, she made my visits more frequent.
Yeah, because so I can avoid. Shit,
yeah, so the attacks are real for sure.
No,
and for me, my trigger was, I guess, that smell. That's what triggered me. The smell of the ocean.
Bro, we spent too much time on that boat. Yeah. I know exactly how you feel. It was too much time. Like some of the people that we know from work.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still got some.
All right, see, it's my brother right there.
Yes, sir. But some of the people that we know from work, like they've also like told me like they've had to go see somebody.
Yeah,
because man, we spent too much time on that boat. That shit. I had to go see somebody,
bruh. 11 months, damn near. I think it was like we finished like just before 11.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't no joke, boy.
That ain't no joke. That was a traumatizing experience.
Yeah, and the worst part about it is like it probably would have been a lot easier if we was like hitting ports and getting off, but it was a COVID deployment, so we wasn't no getting off.
They were just on our ass for no reason, too, dog. So, like let us just do our job and shit. They were just on our ass. No. So that I feel like that's like an example of we were talking about the different types of trauma. I think that's an example of complex trauma, resulting from prolonged or repeated experiences. Because, bruh, like we've been on a boat a couple of times too.
Mm-hmm.
So that shit is just engraved in our minds, and I'm glad you went to go see somebody. I had to go see somebody too, man.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, that's tough, bro.
Yeah.
So So depression is also another impact on mental health, like, in trauma.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a dark spot, bro. Like when you left and I told you like they could not stop sending me, bro. I was doing home guard shit while I'm on debt.
Mm-hmm.
I was taking care of 2 places at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Thinking about it now.
Woosah.
Huh?
I said woosah.
Woosah for real, dog. Like,
but I think for sure, a lot of, now that we talking about trauma, obviously it's a lot of stuff that like umbrellas up under shit, pretty much a lot of things, right? But now that I think about it, bro, right? When we came back from that deployment, bro, and then we got off the boat, bro, to be honest with you, I wasn't happy, bro. I'm like real shit, like I was not happy. I think it was weird. Like I knew it was good that I was back home,
mm-hmm.
So I'll smile and, try to, make it look like I am happy or whatever.
Yeah.
But for some reason, like I wasn't, bro. I was like emotionless, bro. Like I had like a facade on, I go see my family. I ain't seen them in, however long, whatever, they all happy to see you, whatever. And, I'm smiling back, but really I'm like, I can't even explain it, bro. But I was not feeling nothing, bro.
I feel you, bro.
Like that was a weird experience for me, bro. Like straight weird.
Man, I can't, like I can understand, I can understand from your side. Me, like I had an optimistic view when I got off the boat, so like I felt like I was okay because I was like, man, I looked at my bank account. Bruh, I'll disclose it. I had 40 racks.
So I was rich.
And I was paying rent and electricity. I was paying bills. So I was like, man, this is money.
Mm-hmm, I'm paid.
I am paid.
Yeah.
So I was optimistic. I was looking forward to what I could do with that money, mm-hmm. And I was thinking I was going to be home, So when we came back, I was like, all right, I'm about to enjoy San Diego, because when I came to San Diego, when I checked in,
mm-hmm.
we went straight to deployment. workups, deployment. I couldn't even enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, whatever. Then coming back, I was like, okay, I'm about to be like fully in the San Diego culture. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. Hey, Daniels, we need you to go here. Hey, Daniels, we need you to go to San Clemente Island. Hey, we need you here. We need you there. I was like, what the fuck? That's when my depression started
Mm-hmm.
seeping in. And so I started having mood disorders. I was just mad, bro.
Right, it be like that. It sounds like you know, everybody moving you around. It's like, damn, like you can't even settle down nowhere. Or
I had a stink face 24/7, bro. Like that. I was just so mad. I just snap on anybody that comes in the office asking for some bullshit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They used to come and talk about some. Hey, can we get ad hocs for this? Man, I fucking. You know how they be like, oh, we need this data for this worker. I was like, all right, here's the ad hoc, run it, and then it'll tell you. Now leave me alone. I got work to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to carry because nobody else would do shit.
So I got everybody on my back, boy.
No, literally everyone was on my back, and it is what it is. But I'm here now. I don't have the disorders anymore. Like I just had to eliminate. I hate to say it. I just had to forget about the last 3-4 years of my life. Like it didn't happen. Like it was just a bad fever dream. The Mandela effect. But you see how big trauma is in mental health, because it still affects me every time I do talk about it. It'll come back. I'm like, oh, I need to stop talking about it.
Big. So you never can get rid of it, but you can learn these skills and take this advice that we give out every episode to battle it, you know?
Because whether you like it or not, it's a part of your life.
Yeah. So it's going to always be there.
So common triggers, trauma can result from various experiences such as accidents, abuse, violence, natural disasters, or witnessing traumatic events. Like for us, like we witnessed traumatic events. Like we went through these things, had to go through these things. Accidents. I know car accidents hurt, you know, can be traumatizing experiences. I remember my first car accident, bro. I was like, God, look at my shit. My shit fucked. My shit is so fucked. Right. Excuse the language.
I remember my Charger I had, my black one. Yeah, bro. I remember the first time, bro. I can tell y'all this story, bro. So, bro, I went out, bro, and I went out to hang with some coworkers or whatever I had met at my other job. All right, let's go out. Like, all right, cool. We go out, right? And you know, we end up meeting some girls in a club or whatever, right? And you know, now it's over with. You know, I don't plan on taking nobody home. You know, I'm kind of faded, bro. I'm ready to go.
It's time to go,
right? Yeah. Club closed, you know, 1:30, and you know, and so we walking out, and I parked at the garage or whatever. And some of them did too, so we walking together. Look back, you know, the girl that was dancing with me in the club, you know, she followed me. Hey, calling my name. I'm like, what up? Like, you know, all that's over with now. It's time to go home. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, you guys parked at the garage. We're like, yeah. She's like, oh, we parked there too. We can walk together. So, all right, cool. No harm, no foul, right? Yeah. Go up there, bro, right? I get to my car, whatever, and we all park next to each other. So a little last minute conversation before we leave. And I'm like, all right, I'm ready. So dap everybody up. All right, y'all. You know, y'all get home safe. I'm out of here. About to go home, go to sleep. You know, I don't know what I'm on tomorrow. You know, just hit me up. Them type of conversations, right?
Yeah.
So I go to my car, right? I get in, start it up, then click. I hear a little click sound. I look over. Shorty done hopped in my car, bro. Right? So I'm looking. I'm like, what you doing? She like, oh, I want to go home with you. I was like, nah.
That's aggressive.
I'm like, nah, right?
Yeah.
Because first, I wasn't even interested in her like that. You know, it's dark in the club. I didn't even really see what she even looked like, you know? So like not that. A light's on in the car, and I'm looking at her like, nah, bro, this ain't it, right? And then,
yo.
And then look, on top of that, she was drunk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to take no drunk. Like, fellas, don't do that, bro. Don't take no drunk girl from the club home, bro. Don't do that.
Don't mess with drunk girls either.
So I tell her, nah, right? And so she get upset. She start like crying and shit. And I'm like, no disrespect. I don't mean it like that, but I'm trying to be respectful. Like, you're drunk. I don't even know you like that. Why you trying to come home with me or whatever? I'm good.
Yeah.
Bro, she smacked me in the face, bro. She looked at me, bro, and just smacked me in the face, bro. Cussed at me and then got out the car and walked off.
What the fuck?
So I get smacked for being respectful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why you don't mess with drunk females.
And then let me tell you the traumatizing part. The traumatizing part is, one, I'm mad because I got smacked by a female, right? Right. So, my face stinging and shit. I'm hot, driving in the garage, mad as hell. When I go to the little ticket thing, pay my little ticket fee so I get out the garage, bro, I curved my wheel, bro, on the little fucking curb that they got in the garage.
Yeah. And
ever since then, bro, I always park like a foot away from curbs, bro.
Oh, you got curb rash on your
on my rims, dog. So I'm traumatized by curbs, bro.
I remember my first curb rash, bro.
Dude, that's
just like, I'm like, oh,
it's like one of them things you gotta apologize to your vehicle. Like one time, bro, when I had my Chrysler 200, I wasn't paying attention in the parking lot, right? And I drove over a speed bump, bro. And bro, when I tell you my car, dude, it was sparks and shit.
Oh shit!
Bro, I had to pull over and like apologize to my car because I felt so bad. I was like, I'm sorry, car. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, potholes are my enemy.
Yeah.
Oh man, they just make a nasty sound. They're like,
anything can be traumatizing, bro.
Anything. So like, I know people go through abuse, man.
Oh yeah.
So I guess I can disclose this. I would say I was involved in a domestic violence on the bad end of it. I was the one getting beat because
you was the victim in the situation.
I would say I'm a victim.
Mm-hmm.
I still think about it to this day. So don't mess with light-skinned females. Please don't. They a different breed.
Light skins is one of them traumatized you, so it's like.
Well, so my girl right now, she's light skinned, but she's cool. But
yeah, I was just about to say
this
got a light skinned girl.
This shit happened 2016, bro. So it took me a while to get over it.
Oh damn!
It took me a while, but I still think about it to this day because I'm like, oh, damn, I was really in my house defenseless.
What happened? If you don't mind sharing.
I told her to get out because I was sick of her bullshit. She was pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, get out. I'm tired. Get the fuck out of my house. Maybe I was wrong for doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just didn't want her. I just didn't want her in my crib anymore. I was young too. I was like 21 years old. Yeah, I definitely could have used this podcast back then. Yeah. If somebody had a mental health podcast, I definitely could have used it.
No, for sure.
So yeah, I was 21 years old. Told her to get the fuck out of my house, and she was like, "Fine, fuck it. I'm calling my cousins. Whatever. They gonna come pick me up." So she's just in my crib and she's like, I'm gonna turn up the fucking heat. Turns it up to fucking 80. I'm pissed. Why are you fucking touching my thermostat? Get the fuck out. You are ruining my life right now. And so I go try to turn it back down, and she's over here trying to fucking strangle me and scratching me and shit. So sorry, I don't put my hands on women, but get the fuck off of me. And it carried all the way into the kitchen. She grabs a fucking beer bottle or can or something, hits me upside, starts hitting me up the head with it, then hits me in the eye with it. So I go to work with a black eye. Then chuck it at my fucking TV. And that shit broke. Then finally her cousins came. I was like, oh my God, thank you. Get the fuck out, please.
Damn, bro. It's like, okay, she hit you with the bottle. That's fucked up.
I know.
But the TV not going to recover.
It's not. What did the TV do? At the time, it was a brand new 4K TV. 2016, bro. Them shits costed like $800, $900.
Yeah.
My Samsung 55-inch 4K TV, bro.
Gone.
Just like that. And I think about it too, and I'm like, fuck. You really got me on this one, bitch. You really did. You really got me. You really got me. Sorry for the language, man. But thinking about it, I'm like, you really got me. You got me. So, yeah, I guess that's a good example of abuse.
Mm-hmm.
That shit and violence too.
Yeah.
That was a very violent experience.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever went through something like that.
Nah, no.
I'd say that incident with that chick in your car was violent.
Nah, that was violent.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And that one actually really caught me off guard. It's like, damn, I thought I was being a gentleman and being respectful, you know, not trying to take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you still get the shit into the stick. Like, damn, I get smacked because I don't want to take advantage of you. Like, that's crazy.
Bro, I'm so fortunate. Like, you don't know how fortunate we are. But like another example of like a violent, traumatic experience, only in America, bro, these school shootings. I'm so fortunate that didn't happen in my school.
Yeah, me too.
When I was in school.
In school, I think we had, oh no, we kind of did, but we kind of didn't. I went to this high school called Old Redford. It's back in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a few instances where they wouldn't let us outside because it was like gang members outside. I don't even know why they did that, bro. Like, now that I'm a grown man, bro, I look at it like that shit was so stupid, bro. Like, why y'all coming into our high school trying to beat up some kids? Like, bro, that's so fucking stupid, bro.
Like, you know, they do that in San Diego.
That is the dumbest shit, bro. Like, just just a group of dudes y'all walking around trying to beat people up, bro. That is so stupid, bro.
Yeah, my girlfriend would tell me like when she was going to school, like Crips would just show up to their school to fight kids. Neighborhood Crips, bro.
That's so, like, for what, bro? That's so dumb, bro. That's so stupid, bro.
Protecting neighborhoods, man.
Right, bro. Like, and then again, it's like y'all wake up, come together, and be like, hey, let's go up to this school and start jumping some people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Corny ass shit. Because gangs were like created to protect their neighborhoods, not show up at people's high schools and beat up kids that are trying to study.
Grow up, like.
Yeah, at that point,
like,
you just
grow
gotta
up, bro.
You gotta grow up.
You got to grow up. That is the dumbest shit. No wonder fucking, you know what I'm saying? Everybody fucking walk around with illegal guns and shit. You know, you got dumb people out here doing stupid shit.
That shit don't
jumping people.
That shit don't make no real money, man. You gotta go out there and do some real things, man. You gotta
stupid.
Empower your community too. Like, what the
facts, bro?
You're not helping nobody out showing up to people's high schools and fighting.
Oh God, it's like you want people to come out to your city, you know, doing good things. You know what I'm saying? You know, giving back to their community. But this is what you doing to them. You know what I'm saying? You going to beat them up, rob them, and just it's like like
goofy
what?
Shit. It's goofy shit.
Yeah,
bro.
And then be like, oh, this dude fake. He don't care about our city no more. Like, no, this is what y'all did to me while I was growing up. Why would I come back and try to put people on and give back? You know what I'm saying?
That shit is just goofy, bro. Like, altogether. People got to grow up, like you said. But natural disasters is another common trigger of traumatic experience.
Facts.
A natural disaster, like say people went through hurricanes and lost their home.
Yeah.
So any time like a thunderstorm would come by, you know, that they would probably just think that. I know a lot of people lost their homes in Hurricane Katrina. Like when I was living in Georgia.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
I had kids transferred in while I'm in third grade. I had kids transferred in, you know, from New Orleans.
Bro, like even like the most recent, it was as close to Hurricane Katrina, but just, you know, when San Diego flooded just like a week ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Like people lost their cars, you know what I'm saying? Homes got flooded.
Too, man.
And the thing is, bro, like I upped my insurance when I started seeing all them cars on the water, because you know your insurance asks you covers for flooding.
Insurance,
And I'm like, I don't need
that's
no
the thing,
flood.
flood
We don't get no
insurance.
hurricanes out here.
Get it?
That day, bro, people was losing their cars because of flooding, bro. I'm just saying, get the insurance, bro, just because you never know.
Bro, when I was living in Virginia, in Norfolk, that shit used to flood all the time. So when I would drive through the neighborhoods, it'd be Chargers and Camaros like parked and like not parked, but like the flood would carry them into the middle of the street.
Boy,
Bruh, imagine your
you-
Charger, imagine your Hellcat, bruh.
Right. Imagine I come outside, I see it just floating down the street. Oh my!
That shit not even gonna be in your neighborhood no more. That shit gonna float all the way down.
Right, and I got a tracker on the car too. It's gonna be like, all right, your car is in National City. Like,
that shit flooded all the way to National City.
Right? Why's my car 30 miles away? What's going on here, boy?
Bro, and the bad thing about it is it happened in bad neighborhoods,
Yeah.
like neighborhoods that needed support even before the flood.
Oh, you mean like poor neighborhoods?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happened in those neighborhoods. I'm like,
National
damn.
City was one of them.
Yeah, like all those people like trying to keep their homes now just lost their homes. I'm like, fuck, man, that's just bad altogether.
That does suck. It does.
Or shit, witnessing traumatic events like we talked about. Anytime we see a boat or anytime you smell that, that seawater,
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you this right now, bro. I ain't ready to get on a boat, not even a cruise ship. I am not ready, not yet. Give me another year or two.
I need more time.
Oh God, I need more time. So, Dr. Sean gonna come on right now. I'm gonna talk about the neurobiological effects. So,
Was that the brain?
yeah, bro, the brain. I mean, this is a mental health podcast, and we are trying to protect our mentals. So, let's get into the brain, like what trauma has on your brain. So, trauma can impact the brain's structure and function, affecting areas responsible for emotions, memory, and stress response. That makes sense because when you go through like these panic attacks or you think about these traumatic experiences, like you have a mood swing, like your emotions, you can't control them. You probably get mad out of nowhere. Like you usually don't get mad. Like you're a chill person. All of a sudden you smell this seawater. Now you're sad as shit or mad as hell at something.
Mm-hmm.
Starts affecting your memory. So like that's all you can think about right now.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Like literally, you literally cannot escape that thought as soon as you smell the seawater.
It's like it triggers it.
A trigger.
Yeah.
Like this, like a switch got flipped on,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all. That's the only thing that's going through your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And stress response, like we talked about stress in our episodes, but like, man, going through a panic attack, like it's got to be stressful. Like it's gotta take a toll on your mental.
Nah, facts, bro. 'Cause for me, it was my first time, so
Like-
I didn't really know what was going on.
Like pulling hair type shit.
Yeah, like I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why am I shaking like this? Like trying to turn on the radio and my hand is like shaking and shit. All of that was new. I was just like, what? What is this?
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, trauma has a bad effect on people's brains.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the bad thing about it is, like I said, it is a part of your life now.
Mm-hmm.
So, how to move past it? Like we have to talk to people. Like we have to talk to people about it. But when going through it, if you have these experiences, I'm pretty sure it gets easier. Like for me, it got easier with time. Like for me, I just had to get out the military. I just had to get out.
No, I feel it. And then to everybody who experiencing trauma out there, what I'm saying, whether it's bothering you every day or it's not, what I'm saying, just having trauma, bro, is just another reason for you to get up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's another reason for you to go hard the next day. You know what I'm saying? Because life is a fight, bro. You gotta keep getting up. You gotta keep battling it, bro.
Mm-hmm. So
don't let it win ever.
Yeah, in one of our episodes, we talked about resiliency. So how can you cope with this trauma? How can you live with this trauma? Because like I said, it is a part of your life. So how are you going to live with it? Resilience and healing.
Facts.
While trauma can have lasting effects, because it will, individuals can also exhibit resilience and embark on a journey of healing, through therapy, support networks, and coping strategies. So you have to go see somebody. Like we had to go see somebody, bro. Like I had to go talk to somebody. Like I had a therapist, and there's no shame in it.
Ain't no shame in it.
Because like, it's only shame if you're not taking care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because a man always, like, the first thing a man has to do is take care of his own. And what is your own? Your mental health.
Facts.
You cannot put that off. You can't.
Yeah, especially if you going out, trying to, hit goals and all of this type of whatever it is that you want to do in life. Like, you got to make sure that you're good so you can go and do those things. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you want to get in your car and go to Disneyland, right? But something wrong with your engine. So how you going to get there? You got to go out to get this fixed, right? Then go. You know what I'm saying? It's,
right.
We need maintenance just like every other thing,
Yeah. Everybody needs periodic maintenance.
Exactly. Exactly.
Everybody needs it. And like we said in all of our episodes, we humans cannot go through this world alone. We need support networks. You need your family. You need your friends. You need people to talk to, like, every day.
Facts.
And we talked about in our last episode about coping. You need to find these things that you can cope with. Like, you need to find something that'll bring you peace. Like, your coping is like, you like cars, so that's what you're always around.
Yeah, I could go for a drive and and I'd be good after that.
Me, I like tech. I like to play around on my computer. I like to surf the web for some shit. That's me. I like to play my games.
Yeah,
I like to nerd out a little bit. That's my shit. So that's how I cope. And so we're all different. We all got our ways. A lot of us like to run, probably bike. Everyone likes cars and shit. So yeah, you gotta find things that you can find peace within. And having these traumatic experiences, you like, it's going to be a part of your life. So you just gotta exhibit resilience and heal. That's what this is all about.
Facts.
The healing never stops.
No, it doesn't.
It's
always something that you gotta fix. Always something you gonna have to fix.
So I'm gonna go into our next little topic: prevention and education. So raising awareness about trauma, which we're trying to do right now, its effects and available resources is vital for prevention and early intervention in mental health. So you can prevent these traumatic experiences. How? Listen to our stories, listen to people's experiences when they talk, because we all go, we all have different paths in life, but we all go through the same things as well. We all go to work, we all study, we all have to wake up in the morning, or we all have to wake up later in the afternoon. Like, we all go through things, the same things in life. So you like stories you can relate to. Like, I know a lot of military guys can relate to our stories.
Nah, big facts. Yeah. And maybe if you can relate to the story, the process to recovering is always similar as far as people who done been through trauma and made it to that healing process. The healing process is usually always the same.
But it's got to be on the people to listen.
Yeah. Facts. If you need help trying to recover from something, just listen to people's stories.
For real.
I promise you, bro, it's people who done probably, you think your trauma is bad? It's people who done been through some movie type stuff.
Some fucked up shit. Like, there's some, like, I hate to say it, but there's some fucked up people in this world.
Yeah. Mentally,
like, that shit. Just thinking about it now, bro. Like, it's really some fucked up people, and like people go through very traumatic experiences, man. I can't even imagine what it's like being, you know, I hate to say it, but this is a mental health podcast, like rape and shit like
bro,
that.
I was just about to say that, bro. I swear to God, except I was gonna say
It's like
sexual assault,
sexual
bro.
assault type
Yeah.
shit, domestic abuse,
I can, bro.
violence.
Sexual assault, bro. I cannot.
I can't get down with that.
I can't, bro.
I can't. no.
cannot, bro. Like, especially if it's like, it don't even matter if you underage or up age or not, bro. It's all just the worst, bro. Honestly, bro, if it was up to me, bro, like, as far as these laws, that's death penalty, bro.
No.
But before you die, you about to experience exactly what you did to this person. And then we gonna kill you. Like, cause Luke don't play that. Sexual assault is zero tolerance, bro. Period. Like, straight up. I can't even talk about that one, bro.
I can't.
I can't, bro. I hate that so much, bro.
Nah, bro. You take advantage of someone against their will.
That is the
and just
worst,
do what
bro.
you want with them.
Even when, you know, they
Yes.
stopped putting it in movies or whatever, you know, because people was complaining about it. Even when I saw it in the movie, bro, it was like I was seeing it for real, bro. Because I cannot do the sexual assault one, bro. Like, there is no justification for that.
Nah.
Like, you need to die, bro.
Like, yeah, no.
You need to be killed.
To go through the worst imaginable pain possible. So unimaginable. Like, that shit will like scar you the way that you scarred that person,
Facts.
and worse. Like, you need to experience it tenfold. I hate that shit so much, bro.
I do too.
But
Even the word, bro, I don't even say the word. I say our word. That's how I say it. Like, even the word, bro,
Bro, it was
pisses me off.
it was tough for me to say.
I
it,
know,
bro.
bro.
But
Yeah. I
it
can tell by the way you said it. It was like, you don't want to say that word.
It had to be said though, bro. Like, because unfortunately, it's a part of life. It's such a nasty part of life,
It is, bro.
and people go through it, bro. Like, people actually go through it, and
For
that
sure,
shit just
bro.
makes me so sad, man. Like, I can't even wrap my head around it. Like, the people that go through it. But we're here, like, we have to talk about it. So
Yeah,
that's the only way to prevent things. Like, you have to talk about it.
for sure.
So how do you prevent it? Women, please get yourself pepper spray, something. Defend yourself
Sure.
any way
Watch
you can.
who around you.
Please defend yourself.
Mhm. And do the buddy system.
Buddy system.
This topic just mainly for the ladies part, because guys, we ain't got to worry about that type of when, you know, going outside late at night or walking late at night. For the most part, we probably got to worry about getting robbed or something, or maybe
At the most, yeah.
jumped by a gang or something. But we ain't got to worry about sexual assault,
Yeah, I mean, the buddy system applies to everyone, but especially females.
especially female.
Yeah,
So
listen to this, please.
definitely, like, you know, if it's late, you need to go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Do the what we call it, ORM. What remember?
Operational risk management.
Exactly, right. Where you going at this time of day? Is the risk worth it? Right? Is this something you have to do right now at this time of day? And if so, right, if you got somebody, maybe you got a man, right? Because 9 out of 10, that man is not gonna let you go by yourself anyway, right? But if he decide to tell him, hey, come with me. Or you got your friend, hey, you know, you mind coming with me, right? Do not be going out there at night by yourself, right? Don't do it.
No, for real. Oh, since you brought up operational risk management, there is that step. You know, you got to identify the risk, assess it.
Mm-hmm.
What was the you got to make risk decisions.
Yeah. I think that falls into pretty much weighing it out.
Mhm.
Like, is right, because you got, this is what you risking. Is what you risking for
Risk versus reward.
risk versus reward. Is it worth it? Right?
Mm-hmm.
9 out of 10 is not. If
It's
it's something late at night, 9 out of 10 is just not worth it.
There's some creeps out here.
For sure.
It's some creeps.
Definitely, ladies. Watch
They
who's
only getting
around you.
creepier. They are only getting creepier, bro.
For sure. For sure. Protect yourself.
Protect-
Like he said, if you got mace, carry it on you. maybe a taser or something. You know, just
Defend
always
yourself.
keep your head on the swivel, man.
Make sure you are good, please.
Yeah,
Have some sense, you know. Think.
definitely think. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody know where you at, or you know where you going. You know, 'cause it's a cold world, man, especially at night.
It is, man.
Especially at night.
So like a lot of young people, like I hear it a lot. They just don't care, man. Like you
Yeah.
got to think. You have to show some care.
Yeah, you don't
Care
care
about-
until something happens.
Yeah. Then you're definitely gonna care.
Now you care.
Yeah. Now you got a traumatic experience.
Facts, bro.
Take-
That R word, bro. Boy,
Take care of yourself, please. Nah. So that this is just us trying to prevent it, but
because we
have-
not with it at all.
we have to talk about it. So that's us trying to talk about traumatic experiences, before they could happen to you. Think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Smarten up. What how can you avoid other traumatic experiences?
Facts. Just basic, just do the way in, bro. It's the risk.
Risk versus
It's
reward.
the reward. Is it worth it? Weigh it out.
Man, oh shit.
I think we at
So
about to hit 47.
yeah, we're making good time. It's a lot to talk about trauma.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, going deeper into trauma, into treating trauma, holistic approaches. Treating trauma often involves a holistic approach, addressing both the psychological and physical aspects of an individual's well-being. So treating trauma. So, like I said, you have to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like people don't know what you're going through unless you talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you have to see a therapist, and you have to be willing to open up.
Nah, for sure. Because you definitely, because that's one of them things where it's like, I think we addressed this plenty of times, but different ways, like how we talk about, that cap blowing off because you want to hold something in,
Bottling it up.
bottling it up. Yeah, definitely try to avoid that the best you can. Because I think for people who does, is that a type of coping? Bottling it.
It's a bad example of coping.
Okay, bad example.
It's such a bad example of coping because you're
Yeah.
not really coping with it. It's
Not-
the
you
present,
just-
like the problem is still there,
Yeah, you're just trying to bury it.
and it's only getting bigger.
Yeah,
That shit only getting bigger.
exactly. And then I think for people who do that, it's probably one of those things where they're not comfortable, talking about their issues, and it be like that. That's okay because maybe you haven't. Let's just say maybe you haven't ran into somebody where you feel comfortable enough to do that or whatever, or maybe you ain't got nobody who make you feel that comfortable or whatever. But like I said, bro, depending on the situation, if it's really bad, you can call 988. They don't care who you are or what you done been through. So they're gonna get you through whatever it is, right? Or like Sean keeps saying, it's people who profession is this, therapists. This is their profession. They studied this, they had to go through a whole tons of, bunches of, scenarios, I'm sure. So you can definitely reach out to them, man, and, let them open up your mind and help you recover.
So yeah, so talking about care, mental health professionals emphasize trauma-informed care, creating a safe and supportive environment that recognizes the prevalence and impact of trauma. So like these professionals are prepared, like they've studied this.
Yeah.
They live
Facts.
for this. I
Yes.
I hate
Book,
to say it, but
state,
they
and
do live
study
for it. Mhm.
Be this like thick, bro. Just a bunch of different scientists pretty much writing out what they learned from people who experienced what you went through. So don't expect it to be new. There's something, whatever you're going through, somebody has went through it and they learned about it and they learned how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm. These professionals could also give you like different strategies, to cope with it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so important to get the professional help with trauma. It's
Mhm.
so important to get professional help because they do induce panic attacks.
Yeah.
Shit, like you'll go through it, and it really affects your whole mood. Like you can't even live a perfect life.
Facts, bro. And the panic attack for me, bro, was a prime example of just me just trying to suppress some shit for so long that was bothering me, and I chose to not acknowledge it for so long. And then what happened? That cap blew off, and I had a panic attack while I was driving.
That's scary, bro.
Saying?
Like while you're driving, like you can't even do like daily life functions because that shit will just happen out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And all it needs is just a flip of a switch, just like that, bro.
Yep, just like that.
That's tough, man. That's tough. And I'm glad you went to go get the help, man.
Nah, for sure. I'm glad too, because she taught me a different way. Everybody's different. The last thing I expected her, I thought I was gonna be in there talking or whatever, but I wasn't talking. I had a notebook, and for the strategy she gave me was to write instead of talk. So when I wrote, I was able to just write everything in my mind, and I was able to recover from that. So
that is a way. Like journal it out, get yourself a diary. Like we've seen it on TV. I'm pretty sure all of us, like not all of us, a lot of us have diaries, but it's a good thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
Try it out.
Yeah. It's real. Literally like taking what's in your mind and putting it on a paper, right? Taking it out your mind, you putting it on a paper. Let me get this out of my head. Let me write it down. Bam. What's out your head?
Mm-hmm. Talk to someone you can trust too.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't like writing, you don't have pencil, paper, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Talk it out. Call your mom. Please call your mom.
Mm-hmm. Or grandma, if you still got her. Or auntie. Mm-hmm. Somebody.
Yeah, an auntie. Call someone in your family, like a female.
Yeah, they do tend to be way better listeners and a lot more understanding.
Yeah, they'll listen.
Yeah, from my experience, yeah, when it comes to things on your mind and it's like emotional, I would definitely probably sit and talk to like a woman that I trust. You know what I'm saying? My therapist was a woman and she did amazing. Like she was breaking down everything I was saying. Like it was crazy.
Yeah, they listened.
They listened, bro. They break that shit down. She broke it.
Yeah, shout out to women, bro. Y'all be listening.
For sure, man.
Talk to your mom, because no one in this world loves you more than your mom.
That's a fact.
Talk to your mom. Nobody else loves you more in this world than your mom.
A fact. And now that I think about it, for people who bottle and stuff up, if you still got your mama in your life, she would definitely recognize that you bottling something up, only because she know you that much. Or whoever pretty much raised you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, and if you can't talk to your mom, like talk to your dad too. I'll talk to my dad. Like I'm glad we're on a talking relationship again. And like talk to your pops. Talk to your parents.
For sure, man.
Confide in them.
And
that's your flesh and blood.
Reaching out and talking to somebody is all positive, just progression, bro. Little by little, bro. It's
progression. That's take a little step day after day, one step at a time.
Yep.
Like healing is a process.
It is. It don't happen like this.
Healing is a process. We try different strategies. We try everything we can to achieve that inner peace. So healing is a process. It's a lifelong process. Like you heal every day, and we're still healing too.
Fact.
All right, everyone. That's trauma. That's all we got to say about it. There is a lot to say about trauma.
It is, because trauma pretty much is like the top dog when it comes to mental health, and then everything else is like all up under it. Like little branches, like when we talk about stress and anxiety, all of that falls under trauma.
The big tree of trauma.
Exactly.
And with its many branches.
Exactly.
Trauma is big, and the best way to address it is mental. Like you have to see a professional.
Nah, facts. Yeah. And definitely.
There are ways to prevent trauma too. You got to listen to people's traumatic experiences. Like hate to bring it up again, but like rape is a thing
Mm-hmm.
and it happens, and you have to be educated on stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And natural disasters too. Like
Mm-hmm.
flood can happen. Like
Flood,
we
earthquake.
live in San Diego, like California, like
It was flooding, bro.
flooded. California was flooded.
Sunny San Diego where it doesn't rain. Bull crap. It was flooding here, bro.
Educate yourself on these stuff because it happens. It
Mhm.
literally happens.
Mm-hmm.
So there are ways to prevent traumatic experiences from happening, and there are ways to cope with it too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, resilience.
Mhm.
You have to exhibit resilience. You have like I said, it is a part of your life, so you have to make it. Like
Yeah.
you have to make it yours. Like it's your experience. So
Facts.
take advantage of yourself, you know. Take care of yourself.
Mhm.
You need to see a therapist, go see a therapist.
Mhm.
You don't have any friends, you don't have a support network, build one. Start with us.
For sure. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Then for anybody who is currently going through something traumatic and, you know, your mental is under attack, bro, I promise you it's going to be hard, you know, trying to fight it every day and, you know, making these little progressing, little steps, whether it's reaching out to somebody or, you know, find you a professional to help you deal with whatever experience you done went through. But I promise you, bro, as hard as it's going to be, you're going to come out like thieves, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like thieves, bro. Strong.
For real.
Strong.
Strong. For real. It's you have to build the resilience. You got to come out strong.
Definitely.
But that's all we got to say about it. Appreciate y'all.
peeps.
Appreciate y'all watching. And we are out of here. See y'all next week.
Are we out yet?
Oh yeah.
Honestly.